This is a crucial deal for Hamied-led Wockhardt because the pharma major has been looking to reduce its debt burden. It stood at around 3,300 odd crore rupees as of March 2019. The company's tried several alternatives in the past, and this one now seems to be approaching advanced stages with several suitors in the fray. What we're now picking up from sources is that pharma major Cipla has in fact emerged as the frontrunner to buy out select business divisions or portfolios of Wockhardt that have been put on the block in a bid to reduce the company's debt burden. We're given to understand from sources that the talks between Cipla and Wockhardt are at a fairly advanced stage, and there is the likelihood or possibility of final agreements being signed between both the parties over the course of the next few weeks. Now, Cipla wasn't the only player in the fray. It is today the front runner. That's what sources are telling us. But there were also other suitors earlier in the fray, like Dr. Reddy's, Hong Kong-based investment fund, PAG, and private equity fund, Carlyle. Now, as far as the valuations of this proposed transaction go, the promoters of Wockhardt are expecting a combined valuation anywhere between 2,400 crore rupees to 2,700 crore rupees for these select business segments or portfolios. But of course, the final deal amount or deal value can vary based on the outcome of the due diligence. Now, if you look at Wockhardt is present in multiple therapies. So Wockhardt, especially in the acute therapy space. On the other hand, if you look at Cipla, Cipla claims to be the market leader in the respiratory and the urology segments. So there doesn't seem to be too much of an overlap when it comes to the therapy segments that both these companies operate in, and therefore there is the scope for synergies to be created. And also, Cipla would want to expand its scope and presence in the domestic market. Remember, unlike some of the other pharmaceutical majors, Cipla depends a lot on the domestic market. In fact, 38% of its total revenues last fiscal came from domestic. So that's the reason why Cipla is aggressively pursuing this deal. Cipla has declined to comment in response to a Moneycontrol query. We are still awaiting to hear from Wockhardt, but that's the big deal which is brewing in the pharma space. Keep an eye out on this one. It might be announced in the next few weeks.